Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by the garage. I got a request the other day to do some more model reviews. So I figured I might as well start with this one. Stopped in a Hobby Lobby, and of course I told myself I'm just going in to look. You know how that goes. Anyway, got another big rig, guys. This is probably I'd have to say my third or fourth cab over in waiting. That doesn't include the Mac because the Mac is almost done. I am going to have to actually touch up the airfoil on the Mac, and so I'll have an update on that one and probably just a finished video here coming up. Another few videos from here. So anyway, purpose of this video is we're going to do a review on this GMC Astro. Seen this on the shelf, and it was the only one there, and of course it was a 40% off, so I had to grab it off the shelf. So I have not opened it yet. I wanted to do it on camera with you guys. So I seen one of these. Actually, it was a Chevy Titan, and it was been a long time ago at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't get it, and then I never seen another one since then. And this is the first I've ever actually seen the GMC Astro in person. So let's just go around the box here real quick. We got AMT, of course, 125th scale kit featuring Astro drag foil or airfoil. Got the CB radio, dual antennas, over 250 parts. Retro Deluxe, tilting sleeper cab, optional exhaust systems, expanded decal sheet, vintage style packaging. I think that's my favorite on this. The way they've keep that glare off there. The way they've done these, going back to what the original. And I think this was a 72 release originally. Don't know. You can go check that out. I did not get on ScaleMates to check that out, but I think I had read somewhere where this was a 72 release. So just going around the box here. There it's got your Detroit 8V71 Detroit diesel engine. And then you got the optional for a single or dual exhaust. A tilting sleeper cab. That's just about 90 degrees, I'd say. Right about there. And then just all these different parts. I won't take time to read them all there. You can pause that if you want. And I'm sure there's probably been many reviews on this, but just giving you my take on the thing. So again, just the top box art on the side, and then build AMT's complete line of super trucks and trailers. It's really neat, guys. In my opinion, it is really neat to see this stuff starting to show back up more and more. And again, since I've kind of just getting back into the big rigs, this stuff may have been available for a while now, and I just didn't notice it because I wasn't necessarily looking for it. We got the Mack Cruise Liner and the Auto Car tractor there, A64B. So I tell you what, we're just going to crack this open, and then we're going to take a look at the bottom of the box. I think it's time to change the blade in the old knife. And again, I'm just going to take this bottom off. Come around this side of the camera there. Kind of got a handicap today. I got my phone plugged in, charging it while I do this, so it didn't run out on me. Have to start all over. So we'll pull that wrap off the bottom there. Just throw that out of the way there on the side. So now with no glare, we'll look at the bottom of the box here. So it's just got all your parts layout. Cab, interior, I'm assuming, frame rails, all the likes, you know, normal AMT. And actually, these are all numbered. And I just got the Peterbilt recently, 352 pacemaker. And I think actually, by the instructions, you actually will go by these numbers for the parts. It's really weird how AMT did that. I know on that Mac that I'm building, no part numbers in there or on the sprue. If I recall right, I think that was the one I was building. It had no part numbers on there. So you kind of left. They did have a layout chart thing in the instructions, but let's pull the box lid off here, and I'm going to set this guy out of the way so number one, we don't get any extra glare, and I got more room on the bench. This is a Takes up a good chunk of it. I like how they started doing this, putting that support basically like it makes like a brace cardboard there. So get that out of the way. All right, and first thing we'll look at here, we got the chrome tree. And if I can pull these, oh yeah, those come open real easy. A couple chrome trees. So we'll pull this first piece out. Let's just take a look at this. Okay. There'd be your grill. A little tiny grill in that. Again, chrome's nice and shiny on this. You got some manifolds here that are chrome. I suppose you could leave them that way. I'll probably go ahead and paint those. Now, I tend to like to strip the chrome off of that. I know there's ones say you don't necessarily have to, but I kind of do. Then I can scuff them up a little bit, get the primer to bite, and then get them painted, and I'll probably weather them up a little bit. There's some tanks there, some wheel rings, some horns. Chrome looks pretty good on that one. There's your fan, valve covers. So there's chrome tree 1. Nice they put a divider tissue in there for you. Chrome tree number 2. Okay, there's some steps, battery boxes, I would assume. I'm going to assume, don't know. Bumper. Mirrors. Now those mirrors. Now I heard one review, and the one that I watched said they wasn't really pleased with those mirrors, but those don't look too bad to me, actually. Those are pretty nice. Beats the multi-piece. I guess maybe these pin marks there, you might want to fix those, but I don't know. Bumper, some more wheel rings there on this one. Big long thing. I'm used to the small ones. Okay, there's some more horns, windshield wipers. All your cab lights up there, runner marker lights. A lot of this stuff, guys, I'm not sure without looking at the instructions, so I don't really want to assume anything as far as what something might be. But I'd say this does definitely look like it's probably an accelerator pedal or brake or clutch or whatever. So steps. And a lot of these trucks that I've actually looked at online, really, some of this stuff might have just been like painted. I seen some of them that were painted, so I guess it's just your option whether you want to do it. Paint them up or just leave them in the chrome. But that was chrome tree 2. A bag of 10 tires. So those look like, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take them out of the bag. I'm trying to look around the camera. Everything at the same time. This cord hanging out the end of the camera don't help me any. So let's pull this out. We'll just look at this tire here. See what we can see what it says on it. It says, that's a Firestone. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. But it is Firestone tire. Don't look too bad. Got the web in the center there. We'll have to cut the web out. But looks decent. Again, you know, guys, AMT big rig. We all have our opinions on them, don't we? Okay, so we'll go with this one. Oh, big long thing here. Come on, fella. There we go. All right. Now this has got the Dayton axles on it. Dayton wheels, axles, I guess you'd call it. That's pretty cool. Because I know a lot of your trailers, a lot of your trailer kits have those Dayton style wheels on there. And there's your sleeper bed. I think this is a partition. Maybe some panels for the inside, steering wheel, seats. There's your, look at that big old cab over console there. So got some fairly decent detail on there. And I'd say I don't suppose there's going to be any dash decals for that. And I apologize, I'm bumping the camera again. I don't suppose there's going to be any decals for that, so we'll just have to detail that up best we can. The CB there. And there's more wheel parts down here on this end. That does that one. This next one out. Open that up further because I can't get them out of there right. Alright, then here you just got your front axle, rear differentials, drive shafts. Looks like I guess some mud flaps up here. I assume this looks like probably, maybe that's part of the optional single exhaust, possibly. And then there's your slide plate, fifth wheel mount. So there would be like your suspension type, some of your suspension parts, steering. And then there's your springs, or your rear springs for your rear axles, and then the front springs for your frame cross braces there, cross members. And then your frame rails. And they look to be fairly straight too, so that's a good thing. Makes assembly much easier when they're straight. And really, honestly, whenever see there, we're gonna have to take that off. Just, I don't know if you can see that right there, trademark GM. So I'll have to clean that off. The ones that I've built, fortunately, I've not ever really had any trouble assembling these frame rails, and they do have some nice detail on them, so you give you that realism to them. So frame rails look good, and there's just another stray wheel part. Get that bag out of the way, and then let's just pull the cab out. Let's take in this one. I think I'm going to slice this one open. Yeah, she needs replaced. All right, get them out of the bag here. And if we figure out how to get them unjammed, get them jammed. There we go. But be careful. Okay. All right. Oh, big old splash on that. All right. The cab looks pretty good. Some good detail on it. Okay, now this one you have to open the holes up for all the cab lights. I guess if you opted to not put any on it, you would just leave it go as it is, but you definitely want the cab lights and horns and stuff on that. I would assume this right here would probably be your connection for your trailer hoses. Okay, so cab looks nice. Interior. Yep, so those panels we seen earlier would go back here. Oh no, that's nice. They got that detailed up on the bottom. That looks pretty sharp. I like that. The Mac and the Freightliner was just all smooth underneath. So that's pretty nice. They got some texture to it. I like that. All right. And then, of course, I'm going to leave all this in the bag, but there's your glass. Side windows, front glass. There's your door window, headlights, and then your red. How many of these we've got if we've built enough trucks? Plenty. So, all right, that's that. Bag of axles. So you get metal axles in this one. And then the last bag of plastic. Step away a second here. Okay, just rustled with that bag off the camera. So put these back in the box here. Okay, here we got, looks like some more stacks. Hoses, all for your exhaust parts. Radiator hoses, I could guess. Some flasher on the pipes, so they'll have to be cleaned up. Well, like I've said before, huh? That's modeling, right? It's what we do. So pop them seats off of there real quick there. So here's your fuel tanks. And I like this because the ends, I love this. The ends are separate. So really the only thing, if you wanted to fill those, really the only thing you have to worry about is those ones on the side here. Getting that filled in. So I love that part. I think that Peterbilt's the same way. And then there's your brackets for your tanks. And steps. And there's that big old airfoil. There's an optional visor. Batteries. And then this was a surprise to me right here. I'm surprised those weren't on the chrome tree. But I guess maybe, first of all, so you can see it, those are the grab handles. I'm surprised those weren't, like I said, on the chrome tree. But I guess you could paint them either like an aluminum color or any type of simulated chrome if you wanted to, or just paint them a body color. I guess it could have been whatever. But so there's that good looking tree there. Not a terrible ton of flash on this. Little bits and pieces here and there. So put that down over here, and we got this. There's your engine block. Oil pan. Radiator shroud, radiator. There's your fifth wheel. And not sure, so I won't speculate. But definitely your drivetrain parts there. And then some more seats. And instruction sheet. And again, they just give you yes, this reference number may be used to locate the part on the box tray. Just its order of assembly. So it's just not the actual part number. So, good old AMT instructions. Got you a paint code there. Paint guide, I guess. And pardon me, big hogging thing here too. And then just all your, pretty standard for all the big rigs, AMT big rigs. So fold that up off out of the way. And this next, the decals is what I'm really interested in taking a peek at here. I'm going to move this box out of the way for now. I'm going to look at this. Yeah, I'm just going to slice that open. See, that's what I like right there on this. They give you decals for the trailer too. If you got a trailer, I've got a couple trailers. I've got two of the AMT big rig trailers, which actually was the old IMC, I believe it was, and or Lindbergh. Like that, they all changed hands somewhere. I don't know the history on that, but I knew those were at one time an IMC kit. So here you got probably for your doors. I would assume doors here. The Associated Truck Lines Incorporated Fruhoff. So if you got a Fruhoff trailer or not, it gives you some there. Just your licenses here, I suppose, what that would be. And yeah, caution wide turns, give you another trailer sticker. So, or yeah, decal. So really cool. I'm glad they put the ones in for the trailer. That's really cool. So if you got a trailer that you got available, you can you can do that too. So far, I mean, what I see, it looks like basic standard AMT stuff, big rig stuff. So we'll just put a couple of these, those the instructions, and then interior bucket and all that good stuff. So well guys, I think that's it for this one. Just wanted to give a basic review on this. In my opinion, I mean, I'd say it's average AMT. And but one thing, it seems like no matter how much it fights us or we fight it, you always can come up with a really nice looking finish on it, and it does build up pretty good. Again, they're not perfect, yeah, but you get nice results in the end, taking your time and just working it. You definitely got to have patience with these. Like I'd say, probably not the best things if someone's just getting back into the hobby or just starting. Not the best first kit, obviously, but if you got a few models under your belt, hey, pick one up and go for it. Well, guys, that's all I got for now. So we're going to slide on out of here. It's Eric from Eric's Model Garage. If you like the video, hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, like I say. And that's going to close us out for now. So, hey, guys, have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.